Hello, welcome to Tabletop CP. Today we're continuing with the Stonewall Brigade project, and I believe this is update number 4. And in this one, I'm going to cover what I've done the past 2 weeks, as we did not do an update last week as I was out of town. So this is going to cover 2 weeks worth of work. And after this, what we're going to do, starting in the next update, is we're going to change the format up a little bit, as I think these style of updates are quite boring to look at after a while. So we're going to try a paint and chat style update. And in that update, we'll do the same thing. I'll show you what I've been working on, but we'll also have a couple of guests on, and we'll all be painting, and we'll chat Civil War, we'll chat hobby we've been working on, and just hobby in general. So it should be pretty fun. So once you see the official announcement for that, hopefully you guys can stop by. It should be the week after next. And other than that, we're just going to continue on with this update, and I'll go ahead and show you what we've gotten done for the past 2 weeks.
That's over to the workbench, and here's what I've gotten done. I've gotten the command group done and another group of line troops. So that's 4 groups of line troops down with 1 to go. So we begin by looking at the line troops. So the front rank here, and not all of them, but some of these guys, the back rank. So these are the Perry marching with shirts guys. Up till now I've been doing all Perry or plastic rear rank guys, and they've all been in the marching pose, all with shell jackets and sack coats. Now we're going to finally mix in some shirt guys with them. And yeah, the metal ones are just nicer than the plastic ones, I think. The plastic ones are fine, and they are cheaper, but the metal ones just have a lot more character. Each one is unique. So it makes them really stand out, I think. So this guy's kind of unique as well. He's got a different style hat. I'm not sure what kind of hat this is called. There's another one called a, now I can't remember what the hell it was called. I found out and I forgot. But anyway, yeah, we got 2 guys with white shirts, and then we got various guys up here. So I finally broke down and painted a butternut shell jacket. As I was talking that I was going to start adding some butternut shell jackets in, and I realized I'm almost to the end of these guys, so if I'm going to start adding, I might as well start adding now. So we got the 2 plastics. These guys are from the plastic sprue, and then we have a couple of metal guys in shell jackets, firing line style. Really cool. So that's the 4th group of line troops. Next up we have the command groups. This is the metal Perry command in shirts. I'm not going to run them in this tray. I just put them in here for ease of movement for now. But these guys, they're going to be broken up in different ways. So first we'll just take a look at them. They're all in shirts except for the officer, and I gave him some trim on his hat and his coat. He's wearing a gray sack coat, or officer's coat. And so he'll run as a level 2 leader. So if we have a group of 2 troops by themselves, or 2 groups of 2 group formation, I should say, off by itself, he'll be the leader of that. We also have a sergeant. I like this guy. He's got a big beard, carrying a sword. He'll be the sergeant for the big man. Oh, the big man. I forgot. I gotta get the big man. I'll do that in a second. This guy, he's a musician, but I think I could try to run him as a sergeant too if I want to run 2 groups with sergeants and leaders. And we got a musician, drummer boy, and then finally we got the 2 flag bearers. We got a Virginia flag for the Stonewall Brigade, and then we have the battle flag as well. Kind of screwed up on this. I trimmed it a little bit too much, so some of the white is skinnier on the bottom than the top. Hopefully it'll just look like a optical illusion of the flag flapping. These flags are from GMB. I've got some of their flags for my British and for my French Napoleonics, and I really liked them, so I just ordered it from them. And even coming from England to California, it didn't take very long, maybe a week once I ordered, since I got them, till I got them. So really cool, really nice flags. Their quality of flags has been really good for every army that I've bought these flags for them for. Last but not least is my big man. So this will be my level 3 leader. He's the Jeb Stuart model on the world's longest horse. He'll be my big man. He's not going to be Jeb Stuart. He'll be named something else. I'll probably pull a patron out. One of my patrons will be the big man for this group, and this will be him. So I didn't do exactly. I looked up pictures of Jeb Stuart, and it looked like he was wearing more of a darker blue uniform. But since I knew this guy wasn't going to be Jeb Stuart himself, I thought it would be safe to go with the gray, just a solid gray uniform for him. And yeah, so he came out good. I got 2 more of these big men on horses that I don't know what I'm going to do with yet. I might paint them up. I might not. I don't know. We'll see. But that's that. So I guess I should show you what I'm going to be working on for the next update. For the next update, this is my plan. I don't know if I'll get them all done, but my plan is to get these guys done by the next time we get together for an update. And that is, this is the rest of the cavalry. So I got my 3 mounted guys that I have left to make 9. And then I have a group of dismounted cavalry. So I know in the plan update I had said that these guys didn't look much different than regular skirmishers, but now that I painted some cavalry and some skirmishers, they are quite different. These guys are all wearing the cavalry shell jacket. They've all got the saber. And interestingly, half of them have double-barreled shotguns. And the other half have muskets or rifles. And one of them even has a pistol. And there's only 6 of them, so if I do dismount, I'll have to bring a leader. I'll probably use the cavalry leader mounted version as the leader of the dismounts as well. But it goes right along with the rules. The rules for Confederate cavalry in the book say that they have mixed weapons. I don't know if that's the exact term, but essentially they can only fire half effect. So if there's 6 of them, they can only fire 3 guys. And that is just to reflect the various ways that they were armed. Some of them had shotguns, some of them had pistols, some of them had rifles. So they weren't getting full firepower out of the whole group like a group of fully armed skirmishers would. I'll do it for the update. And now as I did last week, what I'll do is I'll just put everyone together and we'll take a look at how the force is coming along. So here is the force as it stands of today. So we now have 4 groups of line and all the line leaders that we're going to need. So we got the big band here. We got his drummer and color party here. Level 2 officer, sergeant slash second musician. They also have a group of skirmishers with their leader. Another group of skirmishers with their leader. And then finally 6 of the 9 cavalry that we're going to need to field the cavalry force. So what do I have left to do? I have another group of line troops. I have another group of skirmishers. I got the 3 cavalry. I got the dismounted cavalry. I got the cannon. I think that's it. So I'm over halfway done now. And if I keep going on this pace, I should be done in May sometime. I'm shooting for the 2nd week of May, maybe sooner if I really get motivated, but that is the plan is to be done by the 2nd week of May. And that should be right around the time that we're going to have a giant battle against Johnny's boys, his Union forces, which are about the same size as this, so it should be fun. Yeah, I forgot to mention, I did order the horse holders too. I didn't order them when I did this initial order, but since I have the dismounted guys and I have the mounted guys, I thought, well, let's make it official. Let's go ahead and get the Confederate horse holders. So those are going to be coming as well, and that's 4 horses and 1 guy holding them. And they'll be there to represent wherever the horses are when we dismount. If we ever decide to remount, we'll have to go back to them and get on. It's just another cool little piece that goes on the table. Brings a little bit more realism to it. So that's going to do it for this this update. So hopefully you guys like this. Let me know what you think. And we'll see you for the next one.